Cody in the morning. WSM. This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Come on in, sit down, make yourself at home, get a cup of coffee in the green room from our friends at Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. This is where you need to be. Amber Anderson is in for Kelly Sutton. Kelly will be back later in the week. Charlie Manos.
I have decided that I always need a friend in Europe because I can text somebody at 3 a.m. and know they're probably going to be awake. So Kelly, Paul, and Reese were having their breakfast this morning when I chimed in with them. So
that or any old morning men that you've worked with that are still on the air and perhaps even not on the air that can't sleep late
there's
because
that.
they spend their career getting up in the middle of the night. Annie Nye is our studio director, and Jeff Roberts, look out, Rock Solid Roberts is in master control. Thanks for joining us on television at circlecountry.com. You can also link to your favorite streaming platform from there. All right? Mm-hmm. And all things WSM 100 this Sunday. We will tell you all about it. And the community day that goes along coincides with it. And then we close it out with an Opry show. And Pam Tillis is among those. But we'll run that lineup for you a little bit. And then here in just a minute or two, Charlie can run his Tuesday night lineup for this evening. Amber?
Yeah. We have some news about Lainey Wilson. She stopped a show to acknowledge a day one fan. Like, that is, if that's not the most Lainey thing you've ever seen, you got to see this video. It's incredible. She's the best. And then we have some sad news to report. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman have announced their separation. Very sad. It's like our country music mom and dad. We're rooting for them, sending them so much love to their family. And then, we've got so many artist bars here in Nashville now. They're on every corner, and now they've made their way to Midtown. And if you're ever wondering if artists go to their own bars, yes, they do. And
Okay.
we're going to talk about that.
As sad as it is, somewhere there are women right now going, yes, I've got a chance. He's back in play.
Yeah.
Look ahead just in the next few days. October 1st, which is tomorrow, the beginning of the in Lynchburg, Tennessee. We've actually broadcast from there through the years. Kelly's been a judge. The Jack Daniel's World Championship Barbecue Competition is on. And you scroll down the page, the Wine and Beer Garden, Charlie, if you're interested. I know more you're a bourbon guy, but Jonesboro at the International Storytelling Center. Mary Chapin and Brandy Clark are going to be in Chattanooga at the Walker Theater. And all these things, you just click a button and just start scrolling, and it all starts at tntrailsandbyways.com.
Yes, Miss Mary Bobo's is the other go-to spot in the square in Lynchburg.
Yes, it is.
And that also makes the travel guide, too.
And they don't have a wine and beer garden at Miss Mary Bobo.
No, I'll just bring my own.
She's
there.
very self-respecting.
Yeah. But the beauty of the website is, I always like to say, if you're coming for just a couple of days, you're a Nashvilleian looking for something out of the box, or you're going to make this a 2-week destination for the summer, or maybe the fall now, come see us. tntrailsandbyways.com. Plan your visit.
Yep. Just get off the beaten path, the day-to-day, the mundane, and take the scenic route. From the historic Acuff House Studios. As a matter of fact, that could lead you on Sunday to the Opry Plaza. That would be off the beaten path for most of you to celebrate our 100th birthday. All day long, activities here. And we're going to get the alumni back together.
I'm excited about this.
It's incredible. And the turnout is just wonderful.
I can't wait to talk to people and learn. It's going to be a good day.
And then as a part of that, it's Community Day, and with your valid Tennessee ID, you can tour the Opry, which includes a stop by our place and our interactive Behind the Airwaves Museum. So it's all day Sunday. WSM Radio turns 100.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, let's talk entertainment, shall we? We have to start with some not so happy news. Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman have announced their separation. They've been married since 2006. So it's been a minute. And I think that this news, obviously took a lot of us by surprise. They have 2 daughters together. Sunday Rose is 17. Faith Margaret is 14. They met in 2005, and then they got engaged in May of 2006 in Sydney. And so we were talking a little bit earlier about we just love the way they always showed up for each other and for others, but definitely they showed up for each other with them each having careers in their own right. And Nicole was always at our award shows and Keith is always by her side. So
until yesterday.
Yeah. I'm trying to like make it make sense in my own head, but we're just sending them lots of love, lots of positive vibes, lots of healing vibes to their family. So just thinking of them today. And then we've got Lainey Wilson, who is another really just amazing human being along the Keith Urban lines, just always so kind to fans. And she stopped a recent concert to really shine a light on one of her day one fans.
How far did you drive to get here? You didn't drive. Did you fly? Lord have mercy. It is good to see you. Y'all, we go back. I'm not even playing. My friend down here in the front, we go way back to, how many years ago was that? You were literally there when nobody was there. I'm not even playing. Let's just take a second. I'm going to come hug your neck, first of all. I mean, from the beginning, girl. Remember when we played that casino? And literally nobody was there. It was just you on the front row by the barricade. And I was like, my girl's here. Ah. I love you. Thank you.
Just love her.
Well, the fact is she picked her out. She saw her and made eye contact, and all of a sudden that flood of memories came back.
And I mean, and that is so, I feel like that's just a testament to, I think, a lot of our artists in Nashville, especially because so many work in a 10-year town. They're playing these bars and these small rooms and people discover them, and you kind of like belong to that artist. They're like traveling around to different clubs and stuff like that. So for her to recognize that fan and to take the time to stop her show to go down and give her that moment, that's just so special.
To know in a 10-year town, Haley Wooders famously 13 years in a 10-year town.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, sometimes it's
longer.
Much longer than that. And speaking of guys that have worked their way through this town, Old Dominion. They have a new bar here in Midtown, and I'll tell you, with all of the artist bars, people ask, do the artists really go to their bars? They do.
A lot. Trevor goes a lot. Yeah, Trevor has like his own seats. Well, I'm sitting at home and I'm like, I could be watching the baseball game here, or I could be watching it at my own bar. So it's tough not to go up there. It's a really cool vibe.
Nobody recognizes him, so it's pretty easy for it.
Unfortunately, that's not true. Yeah, I don't see much of the game. Let's put it that way.
I can attest. Trevor definitely goes to this bar, and they had their Barbara album release party there, and I got there early, and Trevor was there at the bar signing some stuff, and I just said, I'm really hungry. And he's like, have you had our food here? Our food's amazing. And I'm like, that sounds like somebody who comes here and he eats a lot. So now we have the confirmation.
And
that
you
is
recommend
definitely
the chicken tenders.
The chicken tenders and the French fries.
Okay.
Those were Kelly and I's favorites from that day. But I had another friend, I think got wings or something. Just get the chicken.
So how
Go
are
chicken.
fries? Fries really crispy fries?
They're crispy, like fast food type fries.
Okay.
They're like skinnier, crispy.
You can say McDonald's.
Not quite. Not quite McDonald's. There's nothing like a McDonald's.
I
fry.
agree. Even though I don't want them, the smell of them
Thank
makes
you.
me want them.
Yeah,
They're in a class.
They've got a secret aroma or something that they. It's mind over whatever.
Comfort and with a Coke, like a crispy Coke from McDonald's, A+.
Yeah.
But Odie's food is good too.
I've never heard a soda described as crispy. I mean, I know exactly what you're saying, but I've never would have phrased it that way personally. A crispy Coke. I like that. All right.
More coffee, country, and Cody is on WSM.
I am so excited to see that smile, that face that just walked out from the green room and took her spot on the Assembly Food Hall stage in the historic Acuff House, which was once her office when she worked for the company. We just learned that. I knew you were in here. I didn't know it was the green room, though. Laura Leigh Jones, so good to see you.
It was good to see you, Bill Cody.
And bringing new music with you, and we're just going to get caught up. I was telling people earlier that there's nobody I know, a colleague I have ever known at 54 years in this business, who was more loved by her fellow colleagues than you were.
Oh,
I second that.
You decided to step away and raise a family and play music, but you were here how long? And you and I met
right here.
85th. I had to get a T-shirt. We were all wearing
important.
And
we needed that T-shirt.
You were a T-shirt girl. You
I
just
was.
started. And it's right over there. They had you set up. And the first conversation we had was about music. your family's music, the fact that you guys had known Eddie Stubbs for such a long time, and our friendship was on.
It was on right then. I'll tell you what, it is truly home to be here. And it's home to be home again. You're right. I have my little girl, Lila, and I never thought I would leave the Opry for one. I just loved it. Obviously, you guys know that. I was kind of Little Miss Opry. I met my husband here.
Yeah. Wait,
I got
how
married
long were
here.
you here? Okay, so first, how long were you here? How long
I was
did
here
you...
almost 14 years.
Okay, and then we were talking in the first segment of the show. I was like, I really think she got married here.
I did.
I couldn't remember if you
Studio
got
A.
engaged
Not
or you got
engaged
married here.
but married here.
Okay.
Yeah, I did because I met my husband here. So it's he was a booking agent and all the things, and so we met here, and then like 5.5 years later we got married here, and then
On the stage of the Opry?
no, not on the stage. That night was a Saturday Night Opry. My buddy Sierra Hull was playing it. I think they knew she'd be here. She was playing me down the aisle. It was a 2-show night. She had to run out and like play a couple songs and then run back.
Oh, that's great.
It was really funny. It was like kind of funny. And I came out for the second show to watch her because I was finished getting married at that point, and I'm running around backstage in my wedding dress, and everybody's looking at me like, some people are like, oh, there's Laura Leigh, but I'm in a wedding dress, so it was kind of weird. And then I really ran smack dab into Patty Loveless, like bang.
First time? First
Yeah,
time to meet her?
and I love her, so I was like. And I didn't get starstruck very much. You see so many people here that kind of washes away, but I was a little with her. And she was looking at me kind of weird, too, because there was some random girl in a wedding dress just running around backstage at the Opry. Can't explain it. But anyway.
Crazier things have happened back there.
It's like we were shooting a Friends episode or something,
was like
right?
that.
Yeah, what are they doing
Yeah.
back here? Yeah.
Who's the girl in the Loretta Lynn dress?
Yeah, I think she just thought I was being fancy. Like, who is that girl? But yeah, and then I really was kind of little Miss Opry. I loved it so much and still love it, and it will always be such a warm place in my heart and soul and all the things.
You
but
mentioned Sierra. You guys were roommates, weren't you?
for like 7 years.
Was
I mean,
it
we
that
were
long?
about to be able to file taxes together. Like we were a family.
law.
We were about to common law, but then we both got engaged to our fellas and got married like 3 weeks apart. So when we needed a new roommate, we just went to our husbands. It worked out great. There you go. It worked out perfect.
Telling a story that she told me once about you and your addiction to fish sticks.
Oh.
Maybe it was budgetary. I don't know.
Listen.
But she said I would come home and I'd smell that fish and go, Laura Leigh.
Why was
what
I
is-
eating the fish sticks?
What's with the fish stick?
Let me tell you something. Something about those early 20s, you can just eat some junk. You know what I mean? I
told
can't
them
be
I
crushing
had
fish
them.
sticks anymore. Like, but I was
Well,
then.
we all started talking
I
about
loved a fish stick.
how much we enjoyed the Gorton's
They're
fisherman fish
good.
sticks.
I
And-
had them in my cart this weekend.
I'm telling you.
And I said, you know what? You are an adult. Put those back and get
Girl,
the
live
shrimp.
your life.
And I was like,
it.
you know
Did you
what?
get 'em?
No, I put them back. I got shrimp instead.
good.
But now that we've
Charlie
had
got
this
'em.
conversation,
No, I got the shrimp too, but I had the Gortons. I had the butterfly shrimp.
You
Yeah, the
also
beer
have-
battered butterfly
Listen,
shrimp.
I will
Ooh.
tell you something that is worrisome, though, is my 3-year-old likes them.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't?
So they're back in my freezer.
They're perfect finger food, right? I mean, they're.
Oh, yeah.
Freezer in my toaster oven.
did you eat them when
My
you were
mom.
pregnant?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, because I was like, that would make sense.
Did you have a pregnancy craving?
Yes. Do you know what it was? I was Little Miss Healthy when she was riding around in there. I wanted strawberries by the cartons. I mean, I ate so many
Really?
strawberries.
Does she like them now?
Yes, she does. She likes them. It was pretty much her whole meal the other day.
Laura
But let me
Leigh,
tell you something.
We did CrossFit together during that
Oh,
time.
yeah, we
talked
did.
about
I
Miss
know.
Healthy.
I was earning those fish sticks back then. That's the truth. I'm not earning them now. I need to be in CrossFit. And
Oh, the
then I
CrossFit
can- then I can
days.
Never seen
bust a
so
fish
many
stick.
colleagues come around to healthy eating as they did when they started CrossFit.
I was kind of competitive in there. I was like, I got to be fast.
And then there were those of us who were sitting up on the 3rd floor,
doing
eating our lunch at our desk, going,
looking
you
out-
couldn't catch me down there at the
looking
CrossFit.
out the window,
Yeah.
watching
I don't
us
know who I
run
thought
the,
I was. And then
run
my
the
friend,
steps.
My friend Emily Lartson, now Gruning, she's
Yeah.
in there, and she would be like, "This is what y'all don't know. If I ever did good in there, Bill Cody, it's because she was in my ear saying stuff like, you can do better. You can go. Keep going."
That's like her whole brand.
She,
It's like
she is a
she's
she
a
not- She wouldn't eat a
motivational-
fish stick. She
No.
might would. She might
Yeah,
would.
our,
She would. You wouldn't think so. But she might would bust a
The
fish stick.
last couple of days, our coach, Ryan McDuffie, and his wife, Lindsay, he just had a birthday.
Oh,
So I
yay.
sent him a greeting the other day.
That's awesome.
I'm curious if in 50 plus years of radio, Laura Leigh is the most loved colleague you've ever worked with. Who would be at the other end of the spectrum? Anybody you want to share on WSM and Circle Television this morning?
There's one.
I know there's many that probably are in the running, but
There's one program director in my past that is at the top of the list.
Bill coming in hot with a juicy scoop this morning.
And perhaps
tea.
I wouldn't do what he wanted me to do. That could have been it too.
Well,
So-
it got you where it was supposed to. Let me tell you something.
Absolutely, indeed.
I was running around downtown yesterday because I've moved away and suddenly I go downtown when I come to Nashville, apparently. But anyway, I found your little star. I took a picture with my thumbs up in front of it. I did.
How sweet is that?
I was like, it's my guy.
Charlie and Renee went on a date night and took a picture.
it was our anniversary, 20th anniversary. We're walking over to the Palm,
awesome.
and Renee goes, "Why are we going this way?" I go, "Because we're gonna go see Bill Starr."
Gotta go see that
Love that.
star.
Okay, yeah. well,
Gotta see the
He's
star.
he's in good company. He's right next to our Grand Poobah, Colin Reed.
I saw it.
I mean, you're gonna be in good company.
That's
That's the man to
awesome.
be in
It's
good
awesome.
company with.
When it was the Fairfield Four and Jimmy Buffett and Luke
Yeah.
Combs. We wound up postponing that a little bit because of some scheduling issues.
Man, it's
But
awesome.
still can't believe it.
Deserved.
So cool.
Well, you mentioned
So-
Sierra.
Yeah.
She is featured on the new song we're going to feature.
She is.
But you've got a who's who playing on this
Yes.
thing.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Sierra's husband, Justin Moses.
Oh, he can do everything, can
He produced this
Yeah.
record. So the new single is a part of a whole record.
So you've been coming back and forth?
Yeah,
working on
yeah,
it?
yeah. And we, it's hilarious. I left Music City and I have suddenly started making so much music.
Yeah.
Is it ironic or poetic? I don't know. Some of both. But anyway, so he produced it, and man, it is. I'm so genuinely blessed to have the people on this that are on it, and on this song, Stuart Duncan's on fiddle.
Oh yeah, I saw
Oh
that
my
name
gosh!
on the credits.
And then of course Sierra is on mandolin, and Justin is on it, and he produced it on top of that, and it's just, it's for me, that's a dream. Even though I'm so close to Sierra and Justin, they're like family to me, but that is a dream for me to have those types of people in there, and Stuart Duncan just wearing it out. I mean, and honestly, I was really pumped. I was going to go to the studio and watch him fiddle on my record, and actually I had started this before I left Nashville. And guess what? That day, I had my kid, so I couldn't go. So I had something else to do that day.
came up.
Oh wow.
I had to miss out on the Stuart Duncan because
So Sure Can't Stop the Rain is the first lead single, just
Yep.
came out the last
Yep.
couple of weeks. Forthcoming album?
forthcoming
And
album.
when will that come?
We're thinking early next year. I'm gonna really I really love the songs on this, and so I want to find ways to showcase each and every one because it's like a little journey.
Is it
some
all
of it's
original material?
all original.
Oh, good for
Yeah,
you.
all original. I just really like to do my own stuff. I don't know. It sounds kind of some kind of way. Only me.
She got the merch, she got the writing, she got the publishing, she got it all. This
Always the hard worker.
Sun Can't Stop the Rain. Laura Leigh Jones is all over the world on WSM Radio and Circle Country Television. She'll be live here in a little bit, too.
From WSM Radio, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Our colleague for over a decade with Ryman Hospitality Properties with new music. Doing the mom thing these days over in North Carolina, Laura Leigh Jones is back. And we heard Sun Can't Stop the Rain as we were going to the break just a little bit ago. And the full album, it won't be too long. We have to wait on this, right?
Won't be too long.
Okay.
It won't be too long. I want everybody to hear all the songs on there. I really love the songs. And I will say, Justin, as a producer, it's like sometimes when I write a song, I'm hearing something when I'm writing. And it's hard to find a producer that will translate what I thought it sounded like in there, And he did.
And that's how you know you found
Oh, and he's
the people.
the best. He is so good.
I want to ask, moving away from Nashville, you were just saying off air that you feel still very close to bluegrass, and the area you're in is full of that. How do you pull inspiration? Do you feel like you're finding more inspiration now that you've stepped away from all the
Definitely.
madness?
Definitely, because you have to imagine, like, I spent so many of my nights at the Opry shows, which was inspiring in itself, but also that led to a lot of podcasts on the way home, and like almost, I wouldn't say avoidance of music, but like I was hearing so much music so often that at some point, like, I had to give my ears a break, which means I didn't want to hear myself doing music either at times. Like, I was giving myself a break, and so it's really fun to kind of find that again, and then just being home. It does just feel nostalgic, and it is so roots heavy there. I mean, it is like the music that I love lives there.
You going to check out NASCAR too?
I might. I drive pretty fast. My daddy can tell you I got a few tickets. I got a heavy foot.
Those are the two things.
It ain't long, but it's heavy.
Fabric of life in North Carolina, NASCAR and bluegrass.
Well,
right.
I would not forget college basketball, though, because
That's
you're right
true.
in the heart of Wake Forest, Duke,
That's
NC
true,
State,
and I work at
Carolina.
Wake Forest now.
So, see?
On top of music.
So,
Go Demon Deacons,
What do they
right?
call it?
Go Deeks.
Tobacco Road?
Yeah, I mean, that's huge there, too.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm in the tobacco town, Winston-Salem.
Oh, are you?
I have not taken up busting a cig. I don't think I can sing high anymore.
I never
But
dawned
it
on
is-
me. Is that where the
Camel
Winston comes from? Winston Salem.
That's right.
I'm so stupid.
And the Salem.
And we just had this whole
Oh,
Listen.
well, I am today years old when I found that out.
we just had this whole conversation too
Oh, that's wild.
about
It's
tobacco.
about 45 minutes south of my parents in Cana, Virginia, which is right on the state line.
Yeah.
You know, on the North Carolina side, is where Andy Griffith's from Mayberry.
Yep.
But Cana, Virginia, where there's a lot of bluegrassers from there. Me and my brother, my dad. There's not many people in Cana, so that counts for a lot of the town. But also James King and some other
man.
good pickers right in there. So
Woo, what a voice, James.
make you
King.
cry.
Yeah.
I watched him make big, burly, overall wearing grown men cry so many times.
Oh, listen, I heard Harold Hensley one morning
It's
decades
amazing.
ago playing James King doing 20 years of farming.
Oh,
Where they sell off the family farm, they lose the farm after 20 years.
go listen to Bed by the Window. You want to cry.
I know exactly. Yes, the
Just-
blind guy.
Yeah, just rip my soul into pieces. Just stomp on it. He'd get up there and sing it, and oh my gosh, I'm telling you, grown men just mopping their eyes, but they probably had little bandanas in their pocket.
Yeah,
Just,
if,
oh my
if you
God.
don't know James King, research him today online.
You
Go
know what
find
James
him.
King told me one time? He said, he was talking about Jimmy Martin telling him this, and he said, Laura Leigh, when you sing, you just got to go there. And I have never forgot that. Like he did. That's why he made people cry, because he meant what he was saying.
Listen,
Oh, God.
He wasn't just singing some notes. He meant it.
Jimmy Martin went there a lot.
Jimmy Martin went everywhere. He went all over there.
Oh, just
We don't need to define where he was going every time.
I don't even know the music. Just listen to the song titles. The Devil's Train, 30 Years of Farming, The Old Swinging Bridge, Leaving, One Foot in the Grave, Bed by the Window,
Yes.
Soul of the Man. Oh, man.
If y'all will play Bed by the Window, I will give you about $5. I'm a bluegrasser. That's about all I got to spare. But I will. You got to play it. You got to throw that in there sometime.
And I cheated him out of 10 years of farming. It's 30 years.
30
right?
years of
30
farming.
years.
That's
30.
right.
Yeah.
30
Wow.
years.
Yeah.
Well, Laura Leigh, lean into that guitar and tell us what you're going to play and sing.
Okay, well, I'm going to sing one in the morning. We'll see how it comes out of there, but
right.
it'll be noisy regardless.
And what's the album title going to be?
Laura Leigh Jones. How about that?
That's it.
Self-titled.
The
We like it.
eponymous.
Yeah.
The eponymous.
Laura Leigh Jones. But this one's on it. Justin's dobro. He just won Dobro Player of the Year, but it is my favorite dobro playing that I may have ever heard. I mean, it is just beautiful. And this song, I actually wrote this years ago about something else, not even me. And then now, fast forward into me leaving the Opry. This really feels metaphorical, leaving the Opry, leaving Nashville, playing more music instead of, helping people make their debuts and doing things and standing side stage with Bill Cody and Charlie Mattis. I'm, trying to play some myself. And so, anyway, it's called Wings.
Laura Leigh Jones bringing the magic this morning. Now you know why. She is so endeared around here, both for her talent, her singing talent, and for her friendship. Thank you for that through the years. And
Hey,
so
back
good to
at
see
you,
you
Bill
again.
Cody.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to chuckle earlier when you mentioned Jimmy Martin, and you just have to go there. My favorite Jimmy Martin quote. He said,
no. Be careful.
Yeah, there are a lot of unquotables. He told Eddie Stubbs one night, he said, "You know what's wrong with bluegrass?" And he said, "No." He goes, "Uppity and stupidity."
It nailed it, really. That's ain't that hero.
Oh, well, hey. Hey, and, you're opening for Dan Tominski soon, aren't you?
I am at the Ramcat in Winston-Salem.
Okay, when is that?
That is October 17th.
Okay, so
Yep.
it's a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, a couple weeks away.
And new music from Laura Leigh, full album early part of next year. New single available wherever you get your music. Sure can't stop the rain. Love you, girl.
We love you,
back.
girl.
I miss you guys.
We
I
miss
love
you.
guys. Thanks for having me.
This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
For Dustin Lynch and Mackenzie Porter. Dustin at the Opry, and Mackenzie was just in the studio with her husband. Just debuted as a duo at the Opry. And run your lineup, Charlie. You want to do that here?
Yeah, Dustin Lynch, a fellow Opry star, joined by Daly and Vincent, Mandy Barnett, Henry Cho, Next Stage alum Avery Anna. Special guests tonight include Carly Scott Collins. We'll be hanging out after the show in the Circle Room, doing a Circle Room session, Q&A and acoustic performance, and leftover salmon, and a happy 41st anniversary at the Grand Ole Opry to our stage manager, Tyler Bryan, this morning. So 41 years.
That's incredible.
Eating somewhere on the Gulf Coast.
Absolutely. Yes. He's been there since he was 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Marty Stewart is 67 today. Speaking of Opry membership, Eddie Montgomery is 62 years old. And 2012, we had a little fun with this earlier because Charlie thought it was going to. Who'd you think it was going to be? Taylor?
First TikTok. Oh, for sure, Taylor Swift.
Twitter.
I sure it had to be.
Twitter.
Yeah, even then, I still had to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Just Taylor's
it
answer.
was a song called American Heart, and Faith Hill became the first country artist to debut a song on what is now X, then Twitter, back in 2012. So that's 13 years ago.
Crazy.
Oh, did we still count Taylor as country in 2012? Maybe
No.
maybe that's why it wasn't Taylor
Well,
Swift.
back then, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Lainey Wilson, I actually just saw, she is set to return as the host of this year's CMA Awards. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we host.
Breaking news.
We host. We don't sing. We host. Just saying, putting it out there. Lady, stay in your lane.
She's so good, though.
She is.
You just want to watch her all the time.
She's a natural.
And, this week she actually stopped a performance to give flowers to a Day One fan.
How far did you drive to get here? You didn't drive. Did you fly? Lord have mercy. It is good to see you. Y'all, we go back. I'm not even playing. My friend down here in the front, we go way back to, how many years ago was that? You were literally there when nobody was there. I'm not even playing. Let's just take a second. I'm gonna come hug your neck first of all. I mean, from the beginning, girl. Remember when we played that casino? And literally nobody was there. It was just you on the front row by the barricade. And I was like, my girl's here.
Remember that casino?
First time she said barricade, I thought she said bear cage. And I thought, what kind of casino was this?
Circus.
That is so essentially Lainey, and I love that moment. Just
Okay, first off,
hardest ball.
no one, circus. Come on, what a great line. What kind of casino was it? Bear, circus. Everybody just ignores my great line. Oh, Jeff, I'm getting a thumbs down from Jeff Roberts.
Jeff said
Well,
no.
I am taking my ball and going home now. Since,
Hey, only child, perhaps it wasn't as good as you thought it was.
Well, in my world, it was.
Like, no one's paying attention to me.
In my world, it was perfect.
You got time for one more before we wrap.
There are squirrels attacking people in California.
Yes.
And I'm just saying, I went to the University of Central Florida. Our squirrels were very aggressive. And when I saw this news story, I was like, this takes me back to college because people were feeding the squirrels and then they got super aggressive. And that's what's happening in California. So, but they do not spread rabies. I did learn this, but please be careful if you are in anywhere near, let's see, where was it? California. I had it written down,
That's okay.
and now I don't know where it is. But it's in California, and it's literally like biting people, like attaching to a woman's leg.
Don't worry about
What do you
rabies.
do?
Just worry about having your ear chewed off. And the guy that swatted at him with his ball cap and the squirrel left on his head and started chewing his ear off.
It's in San Rafael, California.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, maybe that'll happen this weekend with our squirrels here on the Grand Ole
No,
Opry
we're not
Plaza
speaking
for
that
our
into existence.
100th birthday party on Sunday. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow on Coffee Country and Cody all over the world, WSM Radio, Circle Country Television, Charlie Manos, Amber Anderson, Andy Nye, Jeff Roberts. I'm Billy Boy.